Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Behind Silence and Solitude, the debut studio album by the band All That Remains. Today, or maybe not today, we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the record, so I've decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. I will be reviewing the remastered version. As you know, this album was produced by Adam Dudkiewicz, the guitarist of Killswitch Engage. Remastered and remixed edition was done by Zeus. If you've seen my other All That Remains reviews, you know that I've been a massive fan of this band for almost 15 years. The first song I've heard from them was 2 Weeks back in 2008 because of a Naruto music video. I've been their fan ever since, so All That Remains was created because Phil, the vocalist, was removed from Shadows Fall. Is All That Remains better than Shadows Fall? Not in any universe, but it's a great band nonetheless. This is the only album with Chris Bartlett on the guitar and Dan Egan on the bass. All of the songs for this album were written in 1999 and the album was recorded at the start of the year 2000, but for some reason it was released in 2002. They had to wait over 2 years to release an album. That wasn't so common back then. Of course nowadays it is, because the bands need to wait for vinyls to ship, to make music videos, to start the promotion, stuff like that. But here there were no singles, no music videos, no vinyls, I guess. Maybe no label wanted to release this thing. Also, before we start, look at those cover arts. Do you enjoy the reissued version more or the original one? For some reason I enjoy the new one more. Write down in the comments your opinion, I would like to hear it. So because we are reviewing the remixed and remastered version, the production is tight, it sounds really good, every instrument is audible, the vocals are mixed well, the message is diverse. Most of the songs here are about some kind of relationship. It sounds very personal and poetic. I really enjoy these lyrics. They are a league above everything they've done in the past 10 years. To me, it's an album about loss and regret, but also about moving on. At least that's how I feel these lyrics and music. Structure-wise, the songs are advanced. It's a very weird structure because it almost follows that basic pop structure, but the repetitions are in weird places. Like some of the songs will start with the verse, instrumentally, then the verse will carry on, then we get the chorus, then yet again the verse, then bridge number 1, then the chorus or verse and bridge number 2. We usually get 2 or 3 solos for one song. That's really nice. Sometimes the structure is the other way around, it starts with an chorus or an intro, and yet again, the bridges are in weird places. But I truly enjoy these structures. Musically, this album is completely different from the next ones. It features a melodic death metal sound, no clean vocals, no breakdowns, nothing like that. It kinda reminds me of At the Gates Slaughter of the Soul, but more melodic. As you may know, I enjoy melodeath way more than metalcore music, so this is a big plus for me. The album starts with the title track, and I just love the atmosphere, the drumming, the bass, the guitarist. Everything is great here. Phil is killing it on those vocals. I love the harshness in his voice. Great growls, great screaming. The lead guitarist work here is phenomenal and I enjoy the solo. 10 out of 10, masterpiece. From these ones, it's very similar to the previous song. Yet again, I love every second of it, except one segment in the middle. That bridge wasn't as good as the rest of the song, but everything else, yet again, perfect. Just classic melodeath stuff. 9 out of 10. Follow is a song that has a very nice beginning. I love that intro, the verses. The bridge has a blast section on the drums with cool tremolo picking by the guitarists. That's my favorite part of the song. The rest of it is really nice, but yet again, it's nothing special, it doesn't stand out from the rest. 9 out of 10. Clarity is my second favorite song on this record. I love every second of it, especially the instrumental work. The guitars are just legendary here. Those melodies, that intro, the verses, the chorus, and beautiful solos. I wish All That Remains would play this stuff live, but that will never happen. It's a beautiful song that has no flaws. 10 out of 10. Erase, on the other hand, starts very sinister. It has that dark vibe about it. I love its atmosphere. It has more of a death metal influence than melodeath. Later again, it shifts towards that melodic approach. I am not fond of one of the segments in the final part of the track, but overall, this thing is really nice. 9 out of 10. Shading is the weakest song on the album, but I still love it. That beginning riff, the drumming, the vocals are great as well. I just really don't like that second bridge in this song. It just doesn't work. Everything else, perfect. 9 out of 10. Home to Me is the highlight of this song and my favorite track. I love the atmosphere here, the drumming, the guitar work, the vocals. That solo in the middle is the most beautiful part I've ever heard from All That Remains. It reminds me of that Not Alone solo from The Fall of Ideals, but here it has more feeling to it. It's very slow at the beginning, but it builds up and just do. It also sounds simple, but there's something about it that always makes me feel better. It's a beautiful song, 10 out of 10. And the final song, One Believe, starts with great drumming, double bass action, great riffs. It's my third favorite song on this record. It has the same vibe as all of the previous songs, very melodic 90s metal. Just perfect. 10 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable and the flow is ideal. Replayability? Yeah, it's an excellent record. I think it's the best All That Remains album. You know, I also love The Fall of Ideals, but there's one song on that album that I am not a fan of. I think it was called Whispers. That clean vocals there weren't for me, it sounded cheesy as hell. But here, I cannot find any wrong vocal performance here. The only flaw you can find here is that the songs sound similar to each other. It's one of the reasons I'm not giving it a masterpiece score, but besides that, there's nothing wrong with this thing. This album is an enjoyable journey from beginning to the end. You don't have to skip any song. Celebrate the anniversary with me by spinning this record today. I think it deserves some attention. I know that many fans of All That Remains don't like this record because it has no clean singing and it's not metalcore, but open your mind for other subgenres of metal. If you only listen to metalcore, that's fine, but I would get bored as fuck if I only listened to one genre of music. If I were a millionaire, I would book All That Remains to play this album in its entirety. I wonder if they would do it, or Phil would be like, nah man, melodeath times are over. It's time for All That Remains Madness Tour! Boom 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 boom! Also, rest in peace Ollie Herbert, you are a great guitarist and we will all miss you. That's all, thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my other reviews. Bye!